Colyer Law Firm is ready to help in a time of need, whatever that may be. Joining us today with more on the work that they do right here in the community is owner and managing attorney Tony Colyer and Chief Operating and Marketing Officer Brooke Sager. Great to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, it is the season. I feel like there's lots of incidents happening, right? Lots of things come up. How can you all help?
So we handle anything from car wrecks to injuries on the job, which are called workers' comp. We handle animal attacks. We see a lot of dog bites, medical negligence, nursing home abuse and neglect, what we call premises liability, where if you're injured due to a dangerous condition on somebody else's property, we come in and help protect your rights, help navigate you through the legal process and make sure that you come out on the other end as good as or in a better condition than you were when that event happened.
So explain like how these attorney fees work.
So you've probably heard the lawyers get up on TV and they say we don't get paid unless until you get paid, which that's called a contingency fee contract. We all use contingency fee contracts, and what that means is that an attorney or the firm is going to take a percentage of whatever ultimately that firm can recover. So let's give an example. If someone's catastrophically injured, there's $1 million in insurance that's available. A lot of these bigger firms are going to charge 40%, and that's $400,000 right off the top of your settlement. At the Colyer Law Firm, we have a "we got your back, not your wallet" guarantee. Our attorney fees start at 25%. So in that same scenario, we're putting another $150,000 back into the pocket of that person who is injured. And it's just one of the ways we want to give back to the community. We're local. I'm from here. We're proud of being from Louisville, and we're here for the people, for the city.
I think that's so important when you know that people are actually from here, because so many of the firms that are advertised, they're not from here. Or it's like an office that's in other states.
Exactly.
And you feel like you want to be able, it's like, oh, you get it. You know this community. Do you hear that a lot? I feel more comfortable because you all are involved in the community and you're from here. Absolutely.
And I think that when I talk to clients and potential clients, I think they agree that they want someone who, when they tell me that they were in an accident on Cane Run Road, I can say, I know where that is,
right?
Or if they were in a wreck on Dixie Highway, I can say, oh, right behind Cloverleaf neighborhood, that's where my dad grew up, or in Portland where my grandfather grew up, or in the Shawnee neighborhood where my grandmother grew up, or Douglas Hills, though, my brother lives there. So we can have that conversation. And the other thing, I think, the other value we bring, in addition to being local, is all of our attorneys, including myself, have worked for the insurance company at some point. And so
you know the ins and outs of how it is to deal with them too.
It's like having the playbook before the game.
Yeah.
And so I think that gives us an advantage also.
And Brooke, I mean, the great work you all do is really kind of getting out there front and center at many of these events. Like, what are the different events that you all make sure that you're there, so you're top of mind for people, that whenever that incident does happen, you know who to call?
So we're an official partner with U of L. So we are out at Card March for the football games. We are a part of so many behind the scene things. However, like out in the front, U of L is really good. People can come by and see us. For the last home game against Pitt on the 23rd. We'll be there.
You have a special incentive going on, or is there something tied into if the Cards score?
Yeah, so we've got a Points for a Purpose campaign.
Okay.
So we've, as part of that partnership, we've agreed to make a donation to, and we chose St. Jude. We're going to make a donation to St. Jude based on how many points the Cards score this year. So as a fan, I'm cheering and I want more points, but I'm also looking at it from a pocketbook standpoint, going, stop running up the score. But it's
like, oh,
but it's for a good cause, and really proud to be a part of that. And I, as a Louisville fan my whole life, I'm really proud of what the Brahms are doing over there.
And they bring so much like you all are a great fit with them because they are so laser focused on community, the whole family, right?
Yes.
And to have him as the head coach and to bring in that family spirit, and you all connected that being so local, it's a no-brainer. It's great.
Well, just last night I was at the coaches show. So the Colyer law firm is the presenting sponsor of the coaches show, and I always tell people that Jeff Brom was a quarterback at St. Bernard, where it was a parochial school out in Fern Creek, and his brother Brian was also the quarterback at St. Bernard, a parochial school out in Fern Creek. But in between them, Tony Colyer was a quarterback at St. Bernard, a parochial school in Fern Creek.
Not to be overlooked.
Well, our careers took different paths, but they both played in the NFL.
You're right there reminding him.
Hey,
it could have been you.
I was there too.
Hey, the Toy Bowl's coming up. You want to sponsor that? The big, like St. Bernard, don't they usually, all those schools like get involved in the Toy Bowl?
So the Toy Bowl, I think, was two or maybe the week before last.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've played it. We were a Toy Bowl runner-up in '97. If any of my Ascension friends are watching,
what have I started?
I haven't forgot.
That's right.
But yeah, that's a big, it's just being part of the community, being in the communities is important to us, and giving back to the communities is something that we're going to focus on.
Love it. All right, great to see you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Once
so
again,
much.
if you have any questions for them and you want to connect and to see all the different services that they offer, maybe just ask them a question like, hey, this happened to me. What do you think? They're there to answer those questions as well to see if they can help you out. Just go to ColyerLawFirm.com.